Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this new T.rex Arms sidecar holster. So I have a little bit of history with T.rex Arms holsters. I do have the Ragnarok holster, which I really like, and I bought my oldest son as a birthday present the original sidecar holster and had a little bit of time with that before I sent it to him. And so let's take a look at this, see where it falls on the quality scale for T.rex Arms, and how it compares to the original sidecar holster. Now, I've had this thing for about a month or so, 5 weeks, something like that. I've carried it quite a bit. I took it on a trip with me and carried it predominantly while I was on that trip. And I like this holster, but I don't like it better than the original sidecar. So let's get into this holster, some closer up views, and I'll explain why I like the original sidecar holster better. Now, as I'm sure you all know, it has been changed to a flexible holster. It has a pin that runs through here, through this hinge, basically, with a little rubber grommet that holds the pin into place, and you can swap this out for various other additions, being handcuffs or AR-15 mags, tourniquet holder, and I think something else, I can't remember. And then of course just the regular belt loop for carrying just the holster, and this magazine, spare magazine pouch as well. Now, there are multiple points of adjustment here. This will adjust the retention of the holster. This and this will adjust the retention of the mag carrier, and of course the belt loops also have up and down, and of course if you're just running the holster itself, you can also cant the holster one way or the other. Now, this thing also has a wing or a claw. It did come on the back side of the holster, which didn't really do much for concealment, so I moved it to the front side of the holster, and it did significantly better for the pistol. Now, the body of the pistol body comes in multiple different colors. I chose this, I think it was a coyote or wolf or something like that, but it's a brown color. I think this combination works really well. As of the time, at least last time I was on the website, the spare mag carrier, the handcuff pouch, the AR-15 mag pouch, and all that only came in black. Now, altogether, this holster in this configuration comes out to right around $130, with these carriers right around $30 or $40 a piece, each extra one that you'd like to get. Now, for the fit, when the holster came, I put the gun in, and the light actually pushed out the bottom of it. It just had to be with being so loose. And I also think that they're missing retention spots. So as of right now, with the retention set the way I have it, it fits fine, it draws fine. I like it just fine. There's nothing particularly wrong with the holster. It does not stop from functioning. The mag carrier, again, is adjustable. And I've done tons of reloads and dry fire stuff and all that with this holster, and the mag carrier fits Glock mags and ETS mags, the two I've basically used with it, just fine. Now for the body of the holster is 080 Kydex. The form seems to be fine. The definition seems to be just fine. It's got tuckable clips over the top, like J clips or whatever you call these, but it's got tuckable clips. I do wish, I mentioned the retention points earlier, I do wish there was a retention point here, something here that wasn't so, that didn't let this be so flimsy out here on the end. As I mentioned earlier, when I first got the holster and I put the gun in, well, right there I did it. I shoved the gun in a little bit harder and the light came right through. See that? The light came right through. I think that there's some quality control issues with this holster. Now for the bendy of it, I think the bendy's nice. For me, I have a number of already formed holsters and some experience with the original Sidecar, and I think the original Sidecar and other formed holsters that I have are just as good. I mean, it wasn't an improvement in my opinion. For some people it's something that may have been needed, but for me personally, this was not an improvement. In fact, for me, this holster was not an improvement as a whole over the original Sidecar. I think the original Sidecar concealed better, and I think that the original Sidecar was built better. I think it had better structure to it. One of the things I wish this holster had, and I suppose I could order one, is another wing for the, or claw for the magazine. What I mean by that is that here's my Nightfall Customs one. I know when I reviewed this, I had some critical things about the way they mounted their belt loops, but other than that, I think this is a great holster. And this conceals considerably better as a one-piece holster with just one claw than this does as a two-piece flexible holster with a claw. And it's not so much the gun portion, but it is the mag portion. As you can see, the magazine on this is slightly more canted sideways out the side, and with this, I'm able to carry a 17 round magazine with a +5 base plate on it and conceal just fine. With this, I carry that same magazine and it looks like I have something growing out of my stomach. And this is why when I showed it to you, you saw it just had a 17 round magazine in it as opposed to my normal 17 round with the +5 or +4 base plate. Because this mag side, this mag carrier, just doesn't tilt back or lean enough. There's a geometry issue here that the difference between this and this I believe to be a far more superior holster over this, and it's $30 cheaper. Now with the shorter or OE length mags, the pistol conceals fine, the magazine conceals fine. I do wish that there's a geometry issue that I don't know what to say, how to fix it. I do wish this either tilted back more, was either canted more, or had a wing for this side in order to bring it in closer to the body. Now again, a lot of those are just personal opinions for me, for my body style, for my body type, how I carry, what kind of shirts I carry with, and all that. So the only real ding, the only real big red X I would give this holster is that even while properly retained, the retention set properly, this is a possibility, and that's bullshit. This is bullshit craftsmanship right here. This is something that should have never left the factory. So if you're looking for an appendix carry holster of this style with the bendy middle and all that other stuff, if you like this holster, if you already have this holster and like it, good for you. Glad to hear it. I know that if you don't have a light, you're probably not going to have those same light problems. So that only pertains to people that like to see what they're shooting at. But if you're looking for an appendix carry holster of this style in the $100 plus $130 price range, I can't suggest this holster. I could have suggested the original Sidecar, the generation before this, but I absolutely cannot especially if you're carrying a light. I cannot personally say that I would suggest spending your money on this holster. Now, all the other T.rex arms holsters and pieces that I've used have been fine. They've been great, and I like the company. I've spoken good things about people like Lucas Bakken on this channel before, so it's not a personal thing. It's a professional thing. As a professional, I believe that holster is sub-quality to the original and sub-quality to others out there of similar styles. Now, we'll put a link to T.rex arms down below. Again, Ragnarok. They're Mars carriers. I can't remember the name of them right off the top of my head, but they're regular, just pistol concealed carry holsters. They're all fine. They're all great. I really wish they still sold the original Sidecar. I would buy one of those for myself instead, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, especially if you think I've earned it. If you think I've earned it, thank you. Leave a comment down below. If you want to support the channel, there's all kinds of ways to do so. Patreon's the biggest one. Become a patron. You can get all kinds of early releases and direct communication with me and extra entries into contests and things like that. Also, if you want to get signed up for deals that I find, especially deals that may help me as a channel, there is a spot right on the homepage of the website to sign up for subscriptions, and I do not spam. You will get only deals from me, and you will get any new articles that I might write. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you later.